Hello, I just wanted to make a quick video about what we did today. Today we did a walk for the Nephrotic Foundation. My daughter is Emma Kate. She's 4 years old. She was diagnosed with minimal change nephrotic syndrome about 2 weeks before her 3rd birthday. And she had a bumpy road for a little while. About every 6 weeks after the initial dose of prednisone, she was having a relapse, either getting a runny nose and then having a relapse, or just out of the blue she would have a relapse. And so we ended up putting her on a 100% gluten-free and dairy-free diet, and that has seemed to make a world of difference with her, along with a whole lot of prayer. I can't leave that part out because it's been significant, but it's been, I think, 8 months now she has been off all her medicine. She's had a couple of, I think she's had a virus, maybe a cold here and there. No protein spill whatsoever, nothing above trace. And we're just so thankful. I feel like the gluten-free diet has totally changed our lives. The wheat has been altered so much and chemically changed and just so heavily processed, and it's in everything. It makes it really difficult for autoimmune bodies to handle. And so we don't know if that was the source of her problem or if it just really added to it. But we did testing, and normal reaction to gluten was under 10, and her reaction was 360 while on steroids. They said that she may not react at all because of the steroids, but her number was probably more like 500, which is the highest that it can be. So after we had that testing done, we also did blood testing to see what other food sensitivities she might have. We took her off all of those foods. Now that she's gluten-free, and that's made the difference, I let her have some of the foods that she was sensitive to. But gluten and dairy we don't do. Every once in a while she can have a tiny bit of cheese and she's fine, or if it's baked in. But ice cream in the past has led to protein showing up in the urine, things like that. So that's my recommendation if you're new to all this and trying to figure out what to do, how to get the numbers down. I have done hours and hours and weeks of research on foods and the body and herbs and different things, and the best thing we have figured out is the diet. And so I urge you to give it a try. It's free, it doesn't hurt, but it's got to be 100%, and it's got to be, I would say, at least 2 solid months to give it a try to see how it does. With us, after 2 solid weeks of being on it, that's when it pretty much made the difference with her. So that's where we're at. This is the shirt we made for our team, Emma Kate's Troops. The back of it has the state of Georgia and our quote from Audrey Hepburn that basically says, anything is possible. She doesn't believe in impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. So that's what my quote is for my little girl. I've got writing on my face from the walk. It was Emma Kate's Troops, so we had troopers or troops written on our cheeks, but it was a lot of fun. If you want more information on the walk or on nephrotic syndrome, you can go to nephcure.org, and they have all the information there. They do walks all over the U.S., so you could find one near you. But this is just a little bit of our journey. I do have a blog that I am not very good at updating, but it's livefreenephroticsyndrome.blogspot.com. And you can go there to see some details on diet and things like that. But that's just a little bit about us. And right now, you know, it's all a praise because this diet has made a world difference. And we pray it keeps going the way that it is. And that's about it. Thanks for listening.